I want you to think about the one person at work who's hard for you to work with. Somebody that frustrates you. You have conversations, you're on the phone, you're in a meeting, and you leave the meeting and you're just frustrated. You don't communicate real well with this person and they just seem kind of difficult. I'm going to share with you here 5 steps that you can use to improve communication and reduce your frustration in this relationship. First, I'm going to share an example of a team situation, and I'm going to act out 4 typical reactions to the team situation. And what I want you to do is I want you to pick out which reaction most resembles this coworker. And then we'll go through the 5 steps. So let's get started. The team challenge is a good one. It is, let's pretend that the president of your company has come to the team and issued a challenge and said, if the team can get over a 20-foot wall, figure out how to work together and get over this 20-foot wall in 15 minutes, the entire team wins a bonus and 2 extra vacation days. So now, that's the challenge. I'm going to act out 4 typical reactions on the team. I also have below the video 2 worksheets. One that lists some additional characteristics of each reaction and some famous people who might also have similar characteristics. See if you can pick out your coworker, the one that frustrates you within these reactions. The first reaction to this challenge would be someone who has high D or dominance in their personality. This might be a typical reaction. Of course, I'm overacting it a little bit to make a point, but here's high D. Okay, everybody, I want you to huddle up, get on over here. Don't lag, get over here. Well, time's a waste and we don't have much time. Here's what we're going to do. I've got the plan. We're going to move and we are going to win, guys. We are going to win this thing. All right, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go over to the janitor's closet, see if you can find anything that has to do anything with ropes. You 2 go with them in case there's a ladder. I want you to get the ladder, hustle back. If there's no ladder, then you come on back because the rest of us are going to be looking for tie-off objects. I think tie-up objects would be best because then we can tie the rope up and we can scale up. We are going to win. I want everybody to look alive, be alert, get on it. Come on, let's go, 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 go. That would be a typical reaction. Of course, again, as I mentioned, I'm overacting it so you can get the point of someone who has high D in their personality. Is that like your coworker, or would it be the next reaction, the high I, the influencer? Here's how the high influencer might react to such a challenge. Woohoo, I love a challenge! We're going to win, we're going to get a bonus, we're going to get some vacation days. Go team! We have such a great team. Hey, I have a really good idea. I have a lot of ideas. I like all the ideas that y'all are sharing, but I have a really good idea. When we climb over the top, remember when we were at the Christmas party and we did that really fun chant, that cheer that I made up? Let's all do the cheer at the very top. I mean, I think that would be just really that would really gel us as a team. And I know we're going to win, and we don't need to worry about the details because we always win and we'll be great. That's a high I influencer. Might be some reactions to someone who has high I. Now let's look at the high S, steadiness reactions to such a challenge. Okay, so I guess I need to stop what I'm doing. Okay, that's a good plan. I think getting the ropes probably a good idea. And I like your cheer idea. That's really nice. You're always such a good encourager. Why does everything have to be last minute and in a hurry? I don't want anybody to get left behind. And if you need me to, somebody can climb on my shoulders. I can help lift up. I wonder when we'll get our vacation days, if we can use them right away. I hope so. Okay, well, what do you want me to do? Okay. That would be high S steadiness, some reactions from a high S steadiness. Here's the 4th typical reaction of someone, and this is someone who has high C or compliance in their style. I guess I'll stop my project for this. I want to remind you all, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I want us to take a few minutes, calm down. No running around, just take it easy. Let me analyze this. I want to understand what the wall is made of. I've got a tape measure here. I'm going to measure and see the length and count. I want everybody to count off we're going to put a plan together so that we can win. So just everybody just sit tight, and we have a couple of minutes here. Let me get it all mapped out. So those are 4 different styles. I want you to look at the reference sheets below. It's been said that people aren't really difficult, they're just different. And you can see with my play acting there are 4 really different styles or reactions. And we're not all usually just one style, and if needed, we can all analyze, we can all be a team player, we can all cheer people on, and we can all be assertive. We have that capability within us, but there is probably one tendency that we would have to do more of under stress. And what I want you to do is look at the different style information there and pick which style would be most like your coworker. Now here's the 5 steps. They spell out the word solve, and they're below the video on this page. S begins with C, the relationship differently. You have to be willing to take a new look at the relationship, to see it with new eyes. So if you're not willing to do that, then none of the other things work. Then O, I want you to observe this person in action. See if you can pick out which style might be more like their style. Then I want you to look at and learn the different style strengths, because there's strengths within each. And then there's also communication tips for each style. The 4th step is the V, is to vow to actually use the communication tips that I've supplied there. Try them out. Don't just read it, but try to communicate in a way that's very effective for that person. And you'll see in the memory jogger card specific tips and things you can say and do that will make the communication flow more easily and less frustrating. And then the last step is just allow this relationship to evolve in your own eyes from something that you think is difficult to, hey, we're just different and we're all adding to the solution here. So I challenge you, use those communication tips with this relationship and let me know what happens.